Master Sass. Family. The other ninja followed Zane through the forest. I don't think even Zane knows where he's going, Kai gasped. Zane had stopped, and Irene, Kai, Cole, and Jay caught up with him. Tell us again how you stumbled upon Lloyd's secret headquarters, Kai said to Zane. I followed a bird, Zane replied. Why did you follow a bird? Jay asked. Because it danced. Oh, okay, Jay said. Was it a cuckoo bird? Kai and Cole started laughing. To be fair, boys, Zane danced first, Irene informed them. Besides, Zane added, cuckoo birds are not indigenous to these forests. He took off again with Irene close behind. The others quickly followed. Then they saw a huge treehouse crawling with serpentine. Lloyd was shouting orders to them. Holy cannoli, Frosty was right, Cole gasped. We can't let that brat and those snakes get a foothold in Ninjago, Kai declared. We gotta destroy that thing before it becomes operational. Oh, are you sure? Jay asked. It looks like a pretty cool treehouse. There's a ropes course. Ooh, a tree swing. Irene smacked his arm. Whose side are you on? She demanded. But you're right, that is an awesome treehouse, she added. Cole gave her a look. All right, guys, what do we do? The Master of Earth asked the team. It looks like the entire place is being supported by those 3 trees, Kai said, pointing. Once those ties are severed, the whole thing is going to fall like a house of cards. But why would one make a house of cards? Such construction would be careless, Zane said. Irene whispered to him, It's an expression based off a card game. I'll show you when we get back. Travel in shadows, boys, Cole said. And girl, Irene said, reminding him that she was part of the team. They snuck toward the treehouse. Irene cloaked herself with a simple illusion and met the boys on the roof. Now remember, guys, Lloyd's just a kid. Don't hurt him. Got it? She hissed, and the guys nodded. They watched the little brat observe his treehouse. It's almost finished. Soon my fortress will be complete, he said. Irene snickered at the cheesy villain monologue. You, Lloyd yelled at a snake. Hold up that sign for me. The snake picked up a piece of wood that read, No girls or ninja. Irene rolled her eyes. Then Lloyd pushed a lever and a trapdoor opened underneath the poor snake. He fell, and Lloyd yelled, Booby trap! Irene whispered in Jay's ear, This treehouse just got more awesome. Jay chuckled quietly. Then the 5 of them sprang into action. Jay used spinjitzu to cut the first tie, and the whole structure tilted. Kai and Irene struggled to keep their balance. Several serpentine fell out of the trees. Zane cut the second tie, and Kai almost fell off. Irene managed to catch him, and she heard Lloyd yell, I said no ninja, and no girls. Attack! What's wrong with girls? Irene yelled down at Lloyd. She heard a snake yell, Everyone, retreat! Cole, wait till we're off the treehouse, then cut the line, Kai shouted. Cole nodded. Irene shuddered. Something's wrong, she cried. Zane and Jay joined them. Where's Cole? Jay asked. Kai pointed at him. Oh, this whole place is coming down, he cried. Cole jumped out in front of them, and Irene yelped. No one goes anywhere until you deal with me, Cole said, approaching them. He's been hypnotized, Irene exclaimed as they backed away from Cole. Irene never had any reason to be afraid of the man she considered a big brother, but he was not in his right mind, making him unpredictable. He's under their control, Zane said. Yeah, well, he better snap out of it quick, because this whole place looks like it's about to go down, Jay shrieked. Irene was scared stiff. Cole, please, snap out of it, she pleaded. Okay, now come on, friends don't hit friends, Jay said. Cole kicked him in the face. Ow! Oh, okay, I'm gonna ignore that, Jay stammered, rubbing his jaw. Cole began swinging wildly at them. What are we supposed to do? Kai said as he dodged a punch. If I use my sword, this place will go up in flames faster than a tinderbox. Irene tried to sneak up behind Cole to put him in a chokehold, but he slammed the end of his scythe into her stomach hard enough to send her flying off the treehouse. She hit the ground hard and blacked out. She woke up a few moments later to the sound of a flute. She sat up and winced at the headache the fall had given her. Flame was flying overhead with Nia and Sensei Wu on his back. Wu was the one playing the flute. All the ninja jumped on the dragon's back as the treehouse collapsed, and they swung around toward Irene. Cole, thankfully back to normal, grabbed her hand and lifted her up as Flame headed for the monastery. Did I hurt you? Cole asked softly, looking worried. It's okay, brother. I'm not upset. You weren't yourself, Irene reassured him. All is forgiven, so stop beating yourself up over it. That flute, it cancels out their powers, Kai exclaimed. It's as old as the Serpentine themselves, Wu replied. We must hurry. The monastery is unguarded. Quickly. They came upon the monastery and saw that it was in flames. We're too late, Kai cried. Those snakes. Irene screamed when she heard the other dragons roaring from the stables. They're trapped! As soon as Flame landed, Cole jumped down and ran to let the dragons out. Irene looked around at the ruins. Our home, Kai said sadly. Zane called to his dragon. Shard, put this out. Shard's ice breath extinguished the fire quickly. They all looked around at the mess. Our training equipment, gone, said Zane. Our video games, gone, Jay cried, grabbing onto Zane. They stole their staff back, Sensei Wu said gravely. What do we do now? Cole asked. Rocky nuzzled him. Kai got angry. If you hadn't followed that silly bird, none of this would have happened, he yelled at Zane. Kai, Wu said warningly. No, Sensei, he's right, Jay said. Because of you, my high score has been deleted, he shouted at Zane. This is a teaching moment. We must learn from this, Zane tried. A teaching moment? Cole said. What's wrong with you? Don't you get it? Everything is gone. Irene started to cry at the sight of her brothers fighting. Wu yelled, Enough! Everyone turned to him. We are all at fault. Zane is your brother. Apologize at once. But Zane was already flying away on his dragon. They all huddled under a tent, roasting some sort of reptile over a campfire. What are we eating again? Kai asked. Mud newt. Not bad for something that lives underground, Cole replied. Jay gagged and tossed a pebble at an empty can. Yeah, a new high score, he said. Cole noticed that Irene wasn't eating. She wasn't doing anything. He scooted over to her. You okay? She shook her head. I miss Zane, she sighed. I've made peace with losing the monastery, but I want Zane back. I miss him too, Cole said. We shouldn't have yelled at him. Kai nodded. I miss him too, he said. Yeah, Jay agreed. I miss Zane. Zane? Nia asked. Yeah, Zane, said Jay. You know, White Ninja? The smart, strange one? No, Zane, Nia cried, pointing to a figure in white approaching them. Zane! Irene shrieked with joy. She ran and hugged him. Oh, Zane, we're so sorry for everything we said. We're a team, and that means we're all responsible, Jay apologized. Zane smiled. You don't need to apologize to me. But what about all those awful things we said? Kai asked. Isn't that why you left? Of course not, Zane replied. I saw the falcon again, and I followed him. That's our Zane, Cole said with a smile as they all enveloped him in a group hug. We're happy to have you back, Nia said. Why? Is it my turn to make dinner? Zane asked. They all laughed, and Sensei Wu said, Yes, Zane, we would love for you to make dinner. But I already made it, Zane told him. Come, I want to show you what I found. I think you will all be pleased. He started walking away. The others exchanged looks, then followed. I can't explain it, but I feel a strange connection with the falcon, Zane said. I think he's trying to help show us the path we need to take. He led them to a large, mostly intact ship on the sand. Our new home, he announced, gesturing to it. Irene decided that it was the best thing she'd ever seen. Jay sniffed the air. Do I smell pie? Cobblerberry, Zane answered. Oh, and I made myrtleberry, and apple, and... He didn't get to finish, because the other ninja and Nia were already running toward their new home. You are the best, Zane, Irene yelled with delight. They were all laughing around the table. Then Zane threw a plate of food at Cole's face. Food fight, Irene laughed as she joined in, and soon everyone was throwing food. Irene had never been so content.